Hello fellow Rangers and Riders, DK from the Power Rangers Vlogs here, and welcome to this new video. In this video, we'll be talking about the tragedy of the lost Galactabeasts. These Megazords were once the Phoenix, Rhino, and Shock Galactabeasts. They lost their powers and became dormant after a great battle 3,000 years prior. Man, if I had a nickel for every time a Power Rangers season has an event happen 3,000 years before the start of said season, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird to happen twice. Deviant had found and captured them before rebuilding them into the Megazords they are now to do his evil bidding. These poor beasts, not only were they knocked out with no power, but they also had to wake up in a body that's not natural to them. Shock had it worse in terms of overall shape. It's really just a giant flying ship that can switch into warrior mode, which is just a big, blocky heap of metal on wheels that's used to carry the other 2 Zords. Now, Phoenix and Rhino, they definitely have it worse in terms of one thing. Their normal state isn't their Megazord forms. Their bodies were separated into 5 smaller Zords each. That is probably the most unnatural thing they suffered through until they got used to it. Just imagine being whole before you take a 3,000-year nap, and when you wake up, you find your body changed beyond recognition and separated into 5 pieces. Now, imagine being those separate pieces for hours or days on end until you finally get summoned. Anyways, when they finally have the energy to properly function, they come face to face with their friends, the Galaxy Megazord, who they haven't seen for years, maybe even longer than 3,000 years, and go ham on them because the Galaxy Megazord refused to fight back. Then they have to face them again in one of the city domes, and the other Galactabeasts did fight back this time in the natural forms, before forming Galaxy Megazord. The Rangers did their best to reach the 3 spirits, which they did, and the 3 are able to break through their brainwashing that Deviant put them through. And now finally, all the Galactabeasts are together once more and will be able to fight side by side from then on. Now, I don't recall ever seeing some scenes where the 3 are hanging out with the other Galactabeasts, so it makes me wonder just how that would go. Will the others comfort them when in distress about their forms? I cannot see being rebuilt like that would do wonders for any sentient biomechanical space being's psyche. I would have loved to see how the Galactabeasts would interact with the 3 and their new bodies. No, all of that was tragic, but it only gets more so from here on out. After Trakina and Deviant merged in the cocoon and was released, she sent out Stingwingers with bombs strapped to them. The Stratoforce and Centaurus Megazords fought against them valiantly, doing their best to protect Tower Venture. But there were too many Stingwingers, and some got through the destroyed bridge. They became covered, and with resonating booms, they were destroyed. They were destroyed doing the one thing they most likely wanted to do more than anything, to protect the home that gave them refuge after being freed from Deviant's control. Imagine the other Galactabeasts' reaction the moment they knew their 2 lost friends has become lost forever. Zenith Carrier Zord is the only one left, since I believe it wasn't with the other 2, and it is unknown if it made it out of Terra Venture, or even if it made it down to Marinoi. My personal belief is that it made it down to the planet with the other Galactabeasts, but we didn't see it at the ending scene because it was mourning for its lost brothers. And that was the tragedy of the lost Galactabeasts. As a kid, I didn't realize the weight of Stratoforce Megazord and Centaurus Megazord and the Zenith Carrier Zord, and what they went through was. I just saw them as more machine than Galactabeasts. So the former two's destruction didn't hit as hard as it does now as an adult. I know there's been Megazords that have been destroyed before and since Lost Galaxy. But I think one of the main things about these three Lost Swords was the fact that they're clearly essentially a full-on sentient space animals. They can choose, they can think, they can do so on and so forth. Like the other Galactabeasts or the Wildzards do. And nowadays, the destruction of the Stratoforce and Centaurus Megazord just hits differently for me nowadays. And thus is the end of another vlog. Leave a comment letting me know what you guys thought about these three Lost Galactabeasts and their tragedy. Or if you have a suggestion of what a future vlog could be, that is very much welcome too. Like this video and subscribe for more content. I post every Friday, though I might bump the one upload day a week to 2 upload days a week. I have no clue. If you guys want me to move to 2 upload days a week, I can. Just let me know what you guys think is the best day for the second upload. I will see you all in the next video. May the power protect you all.